Hello and welcome to the week 1 edition of the Monster Pod here on thelines.com. Yes, it's a new season, and with that we get a new name and a new partnership, as you see if you're watching us over on the video side of things. Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. This is 3 in favor of the Chargers at home. Air quote home. 40 and a half is our total here in this one. Steven, kind of back to one of the games we talked about earlier. So much unknown for me in this that, like, I mean, what's Gardner Minshew going to look like a starter for the Raider? You know, you got Justin Herbert coming off this injury where he couldn't play all preseason. Now he's supposedly fine. Throw into a wide receiver core that basically could be the three of us. Like, I don't know. I don't. To me, this is just I'll watch it, obviously, because I want to see what's going on with both of these teams. But, like, from a bet standpoint, especially with it sitting on 3 and, like, oh, this is just like, this screams pass. It was one of the very first games that I scratched off this week. And it's like, yeah, I'm not laboring through this game by having to sweat a bet.
Yeah. I was listening to our colleague Mo Nawara on our, sister pod, Gridiron Gamble. He goes on there with his buddies as well. And our director, Brett Colson. And, he made the point, like, if this is not a home game, and there's probably going to be more Raiders fans, like, if you're not giving any home field to the LA Chargers, how do you get the 3 here? And I kind of agree with them. So it doesn't mean I want to run in and back the Raiders, though, with an interim head coach who's been promoted because they're paying too many other fired coaches, and Gardner Minshew, who, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys watch any Raiders preseason or read reports. Like, I don't think he was the better quarterback. I think they're giving him the starting nod because they gave him $15 million guaranteed. It seemed pretty clear to me that Aiden O'Connell, especially in the dress rehearsal, outplayed Gardner Minshew. So you're getting a much more inferior head coach and quarterback combo versus Harbaugh and Herbert, right?
You can't go O'Connell Minshew, but you can go Minshew O'Connell, which is, it's like, so it's like if you have to make the switch, it's yeah. So it's just the guy that they brought in, air quote, to be the starter, gave the money to, it's easier to replace him than it is to, like, say, oh, you're benched, and then, oh, never mind, come off the bench and be the guy. So that's all it was. You're right. I mean, it's just,
yeah. So long story short, it's a pass for me because this is pretty expensive, in my opinion, for the Chargers at this point. But I have memories as a 49ers fan of Harbaugh taking over a roster that was middling at best and ripping off 13 wins. And most of the public not seeing it coming into the year because he's just going to run a more old school smash you in the face type of football that isn't as sexy and attractive as the passing offenses out there. So I wonder if him zagging and being more heavy up front and pounding the ball a little bit is going to catch some defenses that are built to defend the pass sleeping and smash them in the mouth early in the season here. So that's the one thing I'm going to be watching for as the season goes on. But this game in particular is a pass for me.
Yeah, he's smashing him in the mouth for the 17 snaps that J.K. Dobbins is going to stay healthy over the course of the season. Yeah, that's what's going to happen with that. Ryan, do you see anything here in this one?
The only thing I want to bet on, I want to get some side action on this game. This is going to be the first game in the late window that's over. I think both these teams just want to run the football and get this game over with. What is it? It's 4:00 Eastern. This game's going to be over by 6:30. You can be able to get down, watch the end of the Cowboys Browns game or whatever else is coming up because this game is long over. I'm with you guys. There's a lot of question marks. My podcast partner Connor Allen is way down on the Raiders. It's made me take like a pro Raiders take because I don't think they're necessarily that bad, because I do think they're going to win some games up front because they're going to be so disruptive that they're going to be able to cause some problems for other teams. But that's not really who the Chargers are. They got a bullish offensive line and they don't want to drive back a ton. They want to run the football and kind of dictate pace and tempo there. It's hard not to feel that there's some Harbaugh magic because the guy's just kind of done it in year one everywhere. And that feels like some sort of like recency bias, small sample noise, but it kind of proof is in the pudding there. So definitely a stay away. Want to find out a little bit more about who these teams are. They're two teams that I don't think I'm necessarily bullish on outside of the Harbaugh magic on the season.
Ryan, cannot be more excited about this partnership with you guys, and glad to have you on here every other week with us, breaking down football games. Be sure and check out 4 for 4 if you guys have not done so already. Go over there. All of their great work, not only on the betting side, but also on the fantasy side of things. And Steven, as we say each and every week, everything we do absolutely free. So hit that subscribe button, head to lines.com, take a look at everything that we've got going on over there. For Ryan, for Steven, I am Matt. Good luck on all your week one bets.